This is the organization shape. This is an interesting chart. If you look at from the left side, the vertical axis, you see CFO at the top, then the next layer, second level of finance organization, financial controller or finance directors. Then you have the mid-level as managers, and then at the bottom you have accountants and analysts, right? Now let's move to the right side. The first shape you see is the shape of the organization. These are the FTEs. And this is very typical shape, like is going narrow on the top and wider at the bottom. That's what most organization or department or functions look like. So this has been the trend so far. Now, what is happening now, currently, in 2020 and 2021 and 2022 and 3, is the slimming down of the bottom part as well. So not only the organization shape looks slim from the top, it's also reducing from the middle and the bottom. Why? Because of the technology. Technological advancement, RPA, all these technologies, you don't need that many people at the bottom of the organization. Now you still need, of course, CFOs and people at the second level, but not at the middle and the lower level. So organizations are slimming down like this in this time period 2020 to 2023. Now look at the last picture here on the right side. This is interesting. This is future next 5 years. What they are saying here is that the bottom have to further slim down, because if assuming all operational finance has been automated, all activities has been fully digitalized, you don't need many people. There are only few needed. So bottom becomes slimmer. On the top, there are, of course, CFOs, but top second layer becomes a little wider because in the new talent or resource model of finance, you need few people, but more talented people. Few people with more talent, which means you need more talent means expensive people. That is what the finance organizations are willing to invest into. So that would make the top second layer and third layer a little heavier because you need those talented people, but the bottom part would become slimmer. That's a shape of the future looks like. You don't need accountants. You don't need junior analysts. You need data scientists, of course. You need people with the problem solving skills, critical thinking skill, strategic mindset. That is what you need in finance. And currently we don't have that talent. So it would look like the third shape on the right side. Now, this is really the deciding playground for finance. So finance has been traditionally busy doing descriptive and diagnostic analysis, mainly through legacy ERP system or through a spreadsheet or through whatever, but that is what we have been doing. There is not much any predictive analytics or prescriptive analytics so far. Now, this is what businesses are very keenly waiting for. Businesses are very hungry for predictive and prescriptive analytics because this is about future. Enough for the history. Now they are very keen and very interested to know about the future, predictive and prescriptive. Now, the dilemma is that these predictive and prescriptive analytics are not possible without data or without data science. And finance has no expertise in data or data science. That's why I say it's a deciding playground that whether finance does it or someone else does it, but businesses are not willing to wait for finance.